coming soon is hot feet weather. Hot feet weather is exactly what it sounds like. Weather that causes hot feet. And specifically, my wife's feet. So pretty much her entire temperature control for her body temperature is via her feet. And when we have hot feet, we don't get any sleep. And her hot feet are very much my problem too. So it's wet washcloths in the middle of the night. The way it goes. Well, that was in the fine print. But with hot feet weather also could come fans. So we have these fans. Hi, Bella. These fans are just like that one, just like this one, but these ones don't work. Well, they work, but they're really loud. Like they have problems with the motor, and so I'm gonna take them apart, clean them up, and see if I can get them to quiet down a bit. Because the fan themselves, it works. It's just loud, like a screeching noise. And so when we have them on in our berth, it's hard to sleep because they'll just randomly start yelling at us.
It's like the most annoying sound ever. You're just like sound asleep and all of a sudden
Yeah.
Maybe even more annoying than that if possible.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Babe, I told him about hot feet weather.
Marriage. Paying attention to my feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. Thanks, babe.
You bet. So now I've got to just take these apart and clean them up. But these fans, I mean,
They're going strong.
they're called Hella Turbos.
Does it say
West Germany.
Oh yeah, West. The W.
Right there. West Germany. So they've been going strong for a very, very long time.
Yep.
So I'll just clean them up and
Hopefully they'll keep working.
yeah, plug them back into power, and hopefully hot feet is avoided. All right, a little before and after action. So look at how dirty this is in here. You can just kind of see the dirt and grime up in here too. Really gross. And then over here, all of that's been cleared out. It's almost like it's brand new. Not too bad. So let's keep going with the next one. So it's actually really easy. This just pops right out. And then it's a 5/16 to unscrew that bolt. So you got to hold the blade while you unscrew the bolt. And then over here, the switch. This is the switch. It just pops off with. You just got to get a flat blade between the switch and this housing, and it pops right off. And then everything gets cleaned up, and it looks like that. So hopefully, the nice clean housing and the fan and the insides will keep it nice and quiet for us while we are enjoying the fan on our hot feet. All right, let's get to this one. We are going to pull the blade off. Just like that. And then this little nut unscrews. And then there's this little that guy right there. He kind of crimps down on the shaft that spins. So we'll get that all cleaned up. And then to access this side, we take our flathead and get behind the switch and the body and carefully just pop it up like that. Then the motor, you've got to feed these wires through your fittings on the end may not fit through this little slot, so you got to be careful with that. You may have to cut off your fittings and do another spade connector, or however you choose to put them together, but keep that in mind when you're putting your fittings on or your connectors on. You want them to be able to fit through here, and they have to fit through down here too. So when you pull the motor out, they have to fit through this hole. Stick them through one at a time. Boom. And there's your motor. Here's our housing. You can see just how gross it is with all this just, fan gunk in there. Just gross. Oh, this fan also has this little rubber gasket that's down inside here. Pull that off and you can clean that up too. Stick that off to the side. Our housing. This is a compression fit that allows you to adjust the angle of the fan, but that can be pulled off. We can clean that up as well. Just look how gross it is under there. Gross. All that'll get cleaned up. This side over here, it could come off, but it's kind of snapped on there. And then this is really old plastic that's been in UV light for 40 years. So I don't know. I'm not going to snap that off. So I just clean around it, get in the hole and clean around it. Then the motor, this is what it looks like. It even shows you got negative and positive leads up here. There's a little bit of gunk on these. I don't know what that is, if that's like old adhesive. But yeah, it's kind of gross. And I'm just taking my toothbrush in there with a little bit of like WD-40 style lubricant, and I clean this all up. I've let the lubricant get down in the shaft there of the motor, of the motor shaft, and then up here too. I just do a general cleanup, get everything all taken care of, set it aside, and then I do the next piece, the next piece, the next piece, and put it all back together. So yeah, let's just let's get to cleaning. Okay, so what I'm doing here is this little shaft. It actually kind of, obviously it rotates in there. So I'm also, it also has like a spring-loaded up and down motion as well. So I just put my penetrating lubricating fluid in kind of the end of the shaft there. I've been spinning it and pushing it in and out. Try to get some lubricant down in there. We'll keep going. So we are back to taking apart our fan. This is the one in the V-berth by Devin's side of the bed, and so I've got it pulled apart. Here's the motor, and the reason why I'm pulling it apart is because when Devin went to use this and flip it on, it was like it created a burning plastic smell, and that wasn't good. So what I've got is some of this. It's a silicone lubricant purposefully for electrical connections and components. So it says it lubricates, waterproofs, and protects electrical components. So I've actually sprayed it down in the bowels of the motor here. And as I was doing that, you could see that black goo started rushing out of the motor. So we're gonna keep doing that a little bit until maybe the fluid runs clear, put it back together, and see if that helps resolve the burning plastic smell. Okay, got the fan back on here, so we'll see if it works. Yeah, sure does. Don't mind this wiring. That's just temporary for now to get us through hot feet season. So we got a working fan here and working fan here. Excellent. We're ready for hot feet season. Check out this too. Pretty cool view through the hatch of our V-berth. Pretty nice. Summer, here we come. Wait a minute. We have a hole in our galley. So the reason why is this plate goes there to cover that hole, and I had to pull out and uninstall the old propane solenoid, this guy. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss an episode.